Hey, what's up, guys? Mirby Music here, and you are not Nicola. And today we are doing two videos in one. We are doing the history and legacy of "Leave the Door Open" by Silk Sonic. We are also doing the um check-in for what the future holds for the channel for the next 3 months. So, without any further ado, I'm going to play you the "Leave the Door Open" by Silk Sonic. Sorry for this little side intervention thing right after the song, so I usually go right into the information, right? But I was about to record, and my cat came in to say hi. Hey, buddy. Hi. She's great. I love her. I just hate that she always comes in when I'm trying to record, and she has like respiratory problems, so she's like wheezing and shit. I feel bad. Hey, bye. Bye. Come on. Okay, now we can continue into the video.
Say baby, what you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. Shut your trap. I'm sipping wine. In a robe. I look too good. To be alone. My house clean. My pool warm. Just shake. Smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this mansion. What's happening? I ain't playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl.
So before we understand "Leave the Door Open" by Silk Sonic, we should probably understand who Silk Sonic are in the first place, right? So Silk Sonic are a musical duo. The duo consists of Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. "Leave the Door Open" was inspired by 70s Philadelphia soul. The song was written by the duo and produced by Bruno Mars and D-Mile. "Leave the Door Open" was released on March 5th, 2021. It was the first single for Silk Sonic um, for their upcoming album. Many critics enjoyed the song. Janessa Williams from The Guardian called the song impeccable. The song had much chart success worldwide, as well as peaking at #1 in multiple countries. These countries include Brazil, Israel, Malaysia, New Zealand, US Billboard Hot 100, and it hit Billboard again, the US Billboard, on the US Rhythmic Hot 100. If not #1, it hit top 10 in multiple countries. Um, these countries being Belgium, Bolivia, Canada, Costa Rica, Lithuania, Mexico, Panama, and Singapore. And in the United States, we didn't hit #1. It hit #10 on the US Adult Pop Top 40 and the US Mainstream Top 40, where it was #2. And US Rolling Stone, yeah. And it was the second biggest song globally. There was no Glee cover of this song, obviously, considering Glee ended in 2015, and the song came out in 2021. Um, Sadly, doing the song was very difficult because it was so recent. And that's really just the sad truth. With these recent songs, it's very hard to find information about them. I made a 1 hour video about Good Riddance like 2 weeks ago. But again, that song's turning 30 in 4 years. Yeah, 30 in 4 years. So it's like 26 years old. Yeah, it's an old song. Um, it's crazy to me that my favorite song is about double my age. Um, Not quite. It's like 10 years older than me, but anyway. Um, but with the newer songs, they're new, so they don't have as much historical stuff as other songs do and such. Um, so now we are going to go over to last week's video that I completely forgot to upload. I kind of stripped it, obviously, because a lot of it was, hey, it was the intro stuff, the conclusion stuff that I really don't need anymore. I also stripped it to make it more consistent with this video. So let's go get into that. Hey, so this is the redone intro for the video that was supposed to come out last week about the plans for the next 4-ish months of the year. So, yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what videos are planned for the next few months, as well as our subscriber goal, which we sadly didn't hit last month. We did grow last third by about uh, um, um, 33%. I think it was. It was something crazy like that. I think it was 22% actually. We grew, but the goal is to grow by about 30% this time around, which will get us a little over 30% actually, to get us to our subscriber goal of 100, which will be the first. If that happens, it will be an end of the year video, by the way, but it will be for the history and legacy of Hamilton, the musical. Um, and that is a 100 sub goal. Um, so if we make that, that video will come out sometime in December. Also, if you don't remember, um, If you don't remember, I'm working on a snowman slasher. That's kind of the code name for it right now. It's a slasher short film, and the killer, I guess, is a person in a snowman costume. Um, so for the goal for the next few months is to finish the script. I liked the original script. I just think it needs a little bit more of a fine tune. Might add some scenes, may kill off more characters, may add more characters. And so let's finish the script and start the casting. Um, yeah, that's planning to be released on Christmas Eve of this year. So obviously, this video was supposed to be the first one released. Um, this was supposed to be released last week. Um, and then the history and legacy of Leave the Door Open, which you just saw, was this week's video. Um, so then next for this month we have Peaches by Justin Bieber featuring Daniel Caesar and Giveon. That's coming out next week. And then to finish out the month of May, we have The History and Legacy of Mr. Jones by Counting Crows. Um, yeah, so that's May. Um, so we start out June with The History and Legacy of Gold Digger by Kanye West featuring Jamie Foxx. Um, Personal favorite song of mine, that's why I want to cover it. And then for a special 6-9, 69 day, um, um, special, I guess, we're doing Summer of 69 by Bryan Adams, The History and Legacy. And then for that week's normal video, we are doing The History and Legacy of Waterfalls by TLC. Um, for my school getting out for the school year, right? We're doing The History and Legacy of Schools Out by Alice Cooper on that day. And then that week's normal video will be The History and Legacy of Angel by Shaggy and Rayvon. Then we're doing a video which will come more apparent as the month of June progresses, but whatever song was really big the week that I do Angel will be whatever song's like in the top 10 that I really like will be, or that's very influential. We'll do a video on following week. That will be um, on June 25th. And then end out the month of June. No, that was to end out the month of June. To start the month of July, we're doing The History and Legacy of Rude by Magic. I'm really excited for. That might be either released June 1st or 2nd, depending on whether or not I am actually going to film. So every year, my family does a fireworks show. In like the only tropical place in my state, right? We own some land up there, so we do a fireworks show. And before that, there's a concert every year. So I'm going to live stream the concert. And so, depending on when we leave to set that up, either if we leave the 2nd or the 3rd, I'll either upload the video the 1st or the 2nd. That will obviously be more apparent as the month or as the week leading up to the month will obviously cause me to work a little harder if I don't leave it and get that out. So after doing nothing but history and legacy for like months, we're taking a week off where I'm just gonna fuck around, record some games, record me playing some games with some friends, and just upload that for that week's video. Maybe there'll be some funny stuff. I doubt it. And then we get right back on track the week after, that being July 16th. And we're doing The History and Legacy of Lean On Me by Bill Withers. And then the week after that, as sort of a joke video, we were doing a song that I don't feel comfortable saying the name of. So I am going to call it African American Men in My Butthole by Lil Murdy. Lil Murdy. So that's that video. And then again, whatever's big the week that I do, the history and legacy of Black African American Men in My Butthole by Little Murdy will be next week's video, which will be July 30th. Then we do Stronger by Kanye West. That's gonna be fun. And then again, whatever song is huge the week that I do, the legacy of Stronger will be next week's video. And then the history of the legacy of The Real Slim Shady by Eminem will be next. That will be August 20th. That might get a little messed up due to a trip I'm taking with my friends to Maine, but I can probably find just time to record and edit while I'm there and then upload that. And then I am actually doing a show with a local musician I know who's starting up a YouTube channel in a few months called Trevor Ryan. The link in my description of this video to his YouTube channel. Please subscribe. So he's putting on a show at our local fairgrounds, which is a tribute to Elton John. Right? And I'm helping him out with some filming for that show, and I'm really excited to do that. But what better thing to do, right? Than to do a video on that song, one of the songs by Elton John. So I chose a personal favorite of mine called Crocodile Rock. And so that will be the final video, the history and legacy of Crocodile Rock by Elton John. That will end the third of the year. So we'll only have the last third, which will be September, October, November, December. September, October, November, December. 4 months, yeah. So by the time it gets closer and closer to September, usually 2 weeks before I make my schedule for those months. So if we hit our sub goal, you'll get that Hamilton video somewhere in there, which will be a long ass video, by the way. There is some stuff already definitely happening on the final, month being December. I am planning on doing a video every day. It won't be a history and legacy video, even though I probably could pump out one of these every day. I just don't want to right now. But it will definitely be, one of them for sure is going to be, obviously the Snowman Slasher. We'll do some history and legacy on some Christmas stuff. We're not even halfway through the year yet. I'm already thinking about December. That's funny. But the goal is to do an advent calendar thing with something that's not really related to the channel. Disney pins, which I collect. I'll probably throw up a picture of my collection. If not, that sucks. But that will be an everyday upload. Will be me opening the advent calendar of Christmas related Disney pins I had bought, and just putting a random order into an advent calendar, and that will be a daily upload every day until December 25th, and then we'll probably do like a New Year's video on like New Year's Eve, and then obviously then we'll go back to another cycle, and it's going to be really weird for me looking back at videos that I made back in January of this year, from the perspective of doing YouTube pretty much every week. I missed like a month, I think, total, which sucks, because those videos were going to be so fun. The history and legacy of the songs I associate with Florida, right? And so I did get some of those in, obviously. Like I did Ride With Me, I did Cake by the Ocean, which I think were the two big ones, other than It Wasn't Me and Angel. But I'm saving It Wasn't Me for next time I'm down in Florida so I can make that video. And even put the little Florida music subtext in there. And I will for Angel too, actually. Definitely I will for Angel as well. So yes, that also means Florida music is returning. I'm confirming it now. I just got burned out after myself, constantly being like, well, I'm just gonna make the same video every week when I'm on vacation. That just didn't really gel with me very well. But now that I'm getting more into YouTube, I'm definitely going to do that. Hey, look, it's the redone ending for this video too. So, I loved making this video. Hated that I forgot to upload last week's video, so I just throw it at the end of this one. And I kind of just skimp on a lot of the leave the door open information, even though there wasn't much anyway. I just said the important stuff, really. Just because I didn't want this video to be like an hour long, like Good Riddance was. Considering this 2 videos in 1. But obviously, as you heard, but I'll remind you again, and I will at the end of every History and Legacy video. Tune in next time for Peaches by Justin Bieber featuring Daniel Caesar and Jivan. And now it is time for my favorite part of the upload, a random video I have found on the internet this week. And yes, this is the one that was supposed to be last week, so you are actually getting 2 this week. Good for you.
Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again, with candy canes and silver.
Top 10 and words. Number 10, negative. Number 9, Nevada. Number 8, Nissan. Number 7, number 6, 9. Number 5, no. Number 4, Nick. Number 3, Nigeria. Number 2, new. Number 1, nice. Honorable mention.